Welcome back to beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and there's no wonder why Myrtle Beach is one of the fastest growing places in the nation. I mean, from the 60 miles of beach shoreline, to all the activities and everything to do, to the world-renowned golf courses, to the low cost of living, to the low taxes, just a beautiful weather that we have here year-round. Like I said, there's no wonder why everybody is flocking down here to Myrtle Beach. Hi, I'm Patrick Mayfield from Mayfield Group, Realty One Group Dockside. I've lived in Myrtle Beach basically my entire life, and I know the area, I know the people. I've been in real estate for about 4 years now, helping people find their dream home in the place that I love to live. And today we are going over 5 things you should consider before deciding to move to the Myrtle Beach and the surrounding areas. First thing is jobs. Yes, jobs. Myrtle Beach is a tourist destination, and most of the jobs here are centered around tourism. From your hotels to your resorts to golf courses, even the shops and the dining and the restaurants. I mean, most things are centered around tourism, and the jobs are more or less seasonal. I mean, we do have banks and retail stores and everything, but we do not have big business like they have in most major cities. See, Myrtle Beach is a small beach town and again, tourist destination. So just to let you know that during the season, there's plenty of jobs, plenty of work, but when it starts to slow down, you might see shorter hours. Some people even get laid off because they don't have the people in town to supply all the jobs necessary needed to run during the wintertime. And it's a little different than everywhere else in the United States. But at the same time, with the all new can work from home, if you can work from home, why not work in paradise, right? So if you can work from home and you can work from anywhere, Myrtle Beach is a great place for you to come and for you to live. The second thing to consider is the infrastructure. So the infrastructure here, it cannot keep up with the fast pace of people moving down here. With all the influx of people moving down, the roads cannot keep up to handle all the new people. With all the new construction going on everywhere, with all the people just coming in, and they're building so much that the infrastructure cannot hold it. So at the same time, you'll see tons of traffic around. Some of these 2-lane roads, they go down and there's thousands and thousands of people that live off of these roads with tons of neighborhoods. And sometimes it's even hard to even get out of your neighborhood. And then when the season hits, we have all the influx of people coming down here to visit, to vacation, and it does get hectic. It does get tiresome. You can get stuck in the traffic. Now, if you do live here and you kind of know how to, guide yourself around, we do know back roads, or we do know different avenues to take to get somewhere, but sometimes it is unavoidable and you get stuck in traffic. They are working diligently on the infrastructure. They are widening roads, building new roads, but in the meantime, the infrastructure is one thing that is a pain here in Myrtle Beach. Now, the third thing for you to consider is wild animals. Yes, wild animals. Now, we did touch on snakes before about how we have copperheads and water moccasins and rattlesnakes here because, we are in the southern area and you do see these types of creatures, but at the same time, we also have bears. I've actually seen bears come through my backyard, go across the street, get into the neighbor's trash on trash day. Also can see coyotes. You have a chance of seeing coyotes maybe coming through your yard. Alligators. We're right here on the Intercoastal Waterway. Now, they really don't stay on the main path right here where all the boats and all the jet skis and everything go in and out, but the Intercoastal Waterway, it has systems where it has, side rivers and little cut throughs that you can take, and you can and will probably see alligators. Not only can you see them in the Intercoastal Waterway or the Waccamaw River, they do come on land. People have seen alligators on the golf courses, in their yard, so you are susceptible to see alligators in Myrtle Beach. But if you do see an alligator, you do see a snake, listen, call animal control, call the snake chaser, have them come, have them take care of it, get indoors. If you see a bear or a coyote, don't go around messing with these wild animals because we don't want anybody losing limbs or even maybe their life. Now, the fourth thing you should consider is pollen. Yes, pollen. We call it here the yellow snow. Not that type of yellow snow. That is something that we do call it down here because it covers everything. I mean, it covers the ground, your cars. You can see it on top of the water. If you have asthma or different types of allergies, I would be careful because pollen gets really bad here in the springtime. And we have tons of oak trees, we have tons of pine trees, and the pollen does get bad. So you can always take, the over-the-counter of the drugs, like, Allegra or whatever you need, or a nasal spray. You can actually get air purifiers that you can put in your house to help clean all that stuff out. But yes, it does get bad. I mean, we'll be washing off our cars, you know, up to 3, 4, 5, 7 times a day just to get the pollen off. 10, 15 minutes later, it's right back on. And the 5th thing you should consider is hurricanes. Now, we touched on this before in one of my early videos, but yes, Myrtle Beach is susceptible to the Atlantic hurricane season running from June to November. I'm just bringing this up again because we did have Tropical Storm Idalia, which was Hurricane Idalia that did hit Florida. It hit the Gulf Coast. It hit hard, coming in as a Category 4. They had a lot of destruction down there. By the time it got here, it died down to a tropical storm, a little less. So we didn't really see a lot of destruction or anything. Here, we had some mild winds. We had a lot of rain. It rained all day. The kids were out of school. But again, no matter what, you always need to be prepared for the worst. Make sure you stocked up on canned food, flashlights, batteries, bottled water. Get a generator. You can get a generator to plug your fridge in so your food doesn't go bad and spoil. They even make whole house generators. That means the power goes out, you can run your whole house off of it. So there are ways around it, but you always need to be prepared and always have an exit strategy. Just in case a really bad hurricane is going to hit, you have a plan to get out, where you're going to go, and make sure you have an exit strategy on hand always. And always be safe. And there you have it. 5 things to consider before moving to Myrtle Beach and the surrounding areas. Make sure you weigh the pros, the cons, and make sure you consider all aspects before making a major decision to make a move. Please like, subscribe, follow for more videos. We have more content coming out all the time. And again, I'm Patrick Mayfield from Mayfield Group. And remember, whether you're looking to buy, sell, or build, call Mayfield. Now, if you want any more information about the area or the housing or the condo market right here in the Myrtle Beach or the surrounding areas, all my contact information is below. So feel free to reach out to me, give me a call, send me an email, schedule a time so that we can get together, and I will talk to you soon.